Okay. On day 5, after you've edited and turned in your final draft, you're going to want to start here on day 4. Right-click on day 4. I know it sounds weird. And you're going to open in a new tab. Go to the very bottom, and you should see comments from the teacher. Click on them. Do you want to open? This is an Internet Explorer, so you say open. And then I think it just pops right open. If you're in Chrome, then it comes down to the very bottom left-hand corner. You want to open the teacher comments and take a look at what the teacher said. If you don't see teacher comments, certainly contact your teacher on day 5 and say, hey, what's going on? Once the teacher comments pop open, you can address each of them. Aha! Click Enable Editing. And then take a look. Scroll down, you click on them like this, bam. It says onomatopoeia, yay! And oh, so the teacher was impressed with the onomatopoeia. Once you've read them, you've addressed them. If you need to address them, right-click on them and click Delete Comment. Then you've got capital. Oh, so Central needs to be capitalized for Central Florida. It's a little tricky at first. C-E-N, Central Florida. Good. Next, it says find a better word. This was a bad time to have to deal with Mother Nature. Okay, so there are lists of better words that you can choose from if you come over here. I believe it could be on the dead word list. Let's try there, or let's try sizzling vocabulary. It says better word for pretty, better word for ugly, big words. Good is so boring. Awesome. Oh, that's cool. Good to know that's there. Let's try the dead word list. But, fun, go, make, said. Nope. All right, so instead of doing it that way, we are going to just double click on it, right click, and then go down to synonyms. This was a bad time. This was a wicked time, immoral time, unscrupulous. No, to have to deal with another nature. We're going to say inconvenient time to have to deal with Mother Nature. So once you've done what you're supposed to do, find a better word, click on the comment, right click on the comment, and then delete the comment. It says good word before we encountered our first hurricane. Yay! Right click on it, delete the comment. The object of the game is to get rid of all the comments. Click on it. It says the weather was so intense it actually collapsed my mother's carport. Ooh, I like that. That sounds smart. So highlight it. I'm going to type right over top of it. Collapsed my mother's carport. So right click on it, delete it. Good cliffhanger. It says, little did we know that was this first hurricane would not be the last. Yay. Right click, delete. Metaphor. This was the hardest thing to get used to. Falling asleep sweaty was no picnic. Oh, so I used a metaphor and I didn't know. If you want to use a metaphor, come back here to the assignments, and it's right here is a list of commonly used metaphors to make your story sound awesome, or your essay. Right click, delete, and then instead of saying nervousness, it was fun because there was a bit of anxiety. That sounds smart. Anxiety and frenzy as the public began to prepare. Good. All right, so once all the comments are gone, reread it, make sure you love it. You can have someone else reread it too. Then you click File, Save As, click on the essay folder, and watch what happens. We're going to click on Weather Final Draft, but you did that yesterday. Click Save, and then it's going to ask you, do you want to replace today's version instead of having yesterday's version? Click OK. Yes, I do want to replace it. Then you can come back to your list of assignments. Do not turn it in on day 4. You've already turned something in. Come back to your list, open up day 5. Scroll to the very, very bottom. Add submission. Bottom. Add your file. Click that plus file button. Choose your file. And then we're choosing Weather Final Draft. Open. Click open and then click upload. And if you've done everything the way you should have, you should see a picture of your file. And you can just click Save Changes. Have a good weekend.